What a waste out the commentary. But anyways, what's good everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with your tool, of course, Mac. Hope you all are having a great day today. And today we are back with another Sims for Speed build. And today's speed build, we are making... I hope that's not my parents. Mom? Or Shane? It's somebody, sorry. Somebody just came home. Don't know who. But hopefully my parents, because my mom, I literally need to clean up the living room, and I didn't because I was working on this. So hopefully it's not, it shouldn't be, because my brother shouldn't be out for school for the next 15 minutes, so they shouldn't be home yet. But again, you never know. And if they are, I'm screwed. That's pretty much it. I'm just screwed. But excuse me. Anyways, guys, let's get into today's build. I'm actually in the midst of finishing up right now. I'm actually gonna do probably the interior, don't know. Depends on how much time I have left to get this done. Right now I'm working on the back of the house, and there's no literally back of the house, like image wise, so it's probably not gonna look the best. I'm literally just eyeballing it right now, so we'll see how this all turns out. Color wise and everything, but it's a decent house. It's a decent backyard size. I'm quite happy with the way it turned out, so hopefully y'all enjoy it. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say other than that. So if I can find a description, I will. Give me a second. Of course, I'm not prepared. I wonder if y'all can you hear me building right now? Like, can you hear the sounds? Maybe you could, maybe you're not. I kind of I will say though, I did fail on one point. There is above the garage, as you can see, there's like this window thing. I tried to make it using roofing details and everything, and it didn't really turn out that good, but whatever, I tried, you know. Okay, here we go. There we go, found it. Let's see if we can welcome to Chambers Hill, where houses are built. Okay, no, that's just the website called Chambers Hill. I don't see anything. Let's see, is there a different description for this one? Is there? Let's see. I don't think so. But to describe it, it's no, it's not the same. Well, I'll tell you what it's called. This one is called, this house is called, what is this house called? Gray Crow. I think that's what it's called. I could be pronouncing it wrong because I'm illiterate AF, but it's something like that. I saw it off of Pinterest. I thought it was really cool. It had that modern touch that I liked, but it also had that that cozy country feel to it. So of course I had to build it. I had to. It was I saw it. I wasn't gonna build it. I was actually gonna build a house like I built yesterday, but again, I saw this one. I could not build it, you know. So I built it. I'm quite happy with the way it turned out. Hopefully, y'all like it too. Interior wise, it is gonna have a lofted area. I'm pretty sure that's what it has in this build. I don't know. Again, like I said, oh, this is a house. The house I was gonna make was a traditional L-shaped house. It's pretty. I might make it next week. Okay, sorry. Let me see if I can find some more detail for this house. Yeah, that's not turning up anyways. Okay, yeah, there's no details. So anyways, I'm pretty much have to eyeball not the situation. I'm pretty much gonna have to eyeball the layout and everything, but I'll make it work somehow. I'm really trying to force myself to finish these builds. Like yesterday, I kind of almost finished the other one. I'm close. I did the backyard. I just didn't. I did the back of the house. I just didn't do the interior. I actually have one build that has been sitting in my gallery for like what? Almost since March, and I just haven't done the interior, and that's why it's not on the gallery. Literally, it's if I did the interior, it'd be on the gallery, but I haven't, and I don't like uploading empty builds, even though I totally could. I don't like doing it, so I didn't add it to the gallery, and I probably should because it's a really good house. But yeah, I'm gonna work on that this week. But anywho, this house is really nice. It has a big ass garage. It has a little room off the garage. Well, I'm probably going to make a little gateway, not gateway, like a little hallway, you know, because the garage is pretty big on its own, so I don't think, yeah, that's good size. I don't think it needs that much space other than what it has, so I think I might, no, not the master, it's not big enough to be the master, but it'll definitely be like a nice size room off the garage. And then it has an upstairs level, which is stunning. And then my favorite part, I'm pretty sure I could tell my favorite part was where that woody textured, like, 3 window part of the house is. That part's actually a little lofted area, if I'm not mistaken, for a little living room type of situation there. It's really nice. And then I'm pretty sure upstairs has like 2 bedrooms. Again, I haven't built it yet, so we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the house. I don't really know what else to say, but hopefully that was enough description. But anyhow, let's go ahead and get into the commentary. So today I was gonna go ahead and talk about I was gonna finish up the commentary I talked about last time. I told you guys last time that I was a book critic or a movie critic at one point in my life, because I was obsessed with books. Literally, I was obsessed with them. And the funny part up to this is I had a book report I had to do in middle school, and I listened to my first audiobook there. Yes, that was my first audiobook. I told you guys before that my first audiobook was like, I don't remember, what was my first audiobook? I keep on thinking it was either The Selection or City of Bones, but I feel like it wasn't. I feel like it was something else. Like, I know my first audiobook was I Am Legend, because I had to do a book report on that, and I was too lazy to read it. So I listened to the audiobook at that time, but I wasn't into audiobooks then. My first actual audiobook that I loved, I really cannot remember which one it was. I've listened to so many that I can't even remember. But anyways, I do remember at one point in my life I became a movie critic. How being so is in the last part I told you guys that I love The Mortal Instruments. I love that movie. I love the movie. I love the book. I know people hate the movie, but I quite liked it. Like, honestly, until I read the book, I didn't realize what parts were missing, but still, I really liked the movie. Anyways, I liked it so much that I went ahead and started reading other books and everything and then when I found out that movies were coming out, I went ahead and read the book before I watched the movie. So my first one I watched was The Maze Runner. So I found about The Maze Runner. I didn't watch the first movie, actually. I think the movie was already out at that time. I didn't watch the first one, but I went ahead and I watched the second one. But before I watched the second one, in the theaters, I went ahead and I read the first book, and then I read the second book, and I loved it. I love the Maze Runner series. I read all 3 books, right? It's like the Maze Runner. Oh my god, I can't remember all of them. Don't even ask me. But I read all of them. My favorite character is Brenda. I love Brenda. I was so excited when they introduced her in the book 2. The book 3 didn't end the way I wanted to, and I still remember I went to the movie theater to watch the 3rd movie, and I was so salty. I was so mad. But at the end of the movie, you don't understand how mad I was that it didn't end the way I wanted to, because I loved Brenda and Thomas so much. I shipped them from the get-go. I just love Brenda's spunkiness, her spontaneous. I won't lie, when I reread it, she was a bit much, she was a bit full on. Honestly, like, the girl was a bit full on in the book, but I still loved Brenda. I loved Brenda so much, but the way it just didn't end the way it did in the book hurt me. It hurt me. But anyways, I read the second book, and then I went ahead and I watched the second movie, and it was good. I liked it, even though I feel like they kind of made Brenda into like this wishy-washy, all she cared about was getting under Thomas's pants type of person, and I wasn't cool with that, literally. But I liked the movie. I think it really captured the book a lot. And I was cool with it. I liked the movie a lot. And then I think around that time, actually before that, this was a big fun fact. I was a big Twilight fan. I actually dished on Twilight. This is funny. I used to think Twilight was a terrible movie. I was thinking, why is everyone into this movie? I don't get it. What's the point of Twilight? Like I used to rag on it because I honestly thought, and I just still to this day, Kristen Stewart is a terrible actress. I just think she has no emotion, you know. And so I was like, why do people like this? Like, she looks like she's dead inside, right? And so anyways, I ragged on it, and then one day, you know how you be watching TV and then a random movie pops up, Twilight comes on, right? Me and my mom are sitting here watching. I'm like, you know what? Let's just watch it, right? I like, what's the worst that could happen? I was like, I dish on it so much. Everyone talks about it. I'll go ahead and watch it. So I go ahead and I watched the second movie. And remember, guys, at this time, I think the second movie didn't even come out yet. I think it was just the first movie. I think no, the second movie literally just came out, but it was on Blu-ray DVD. At that time, y'all, we didn't have the internet. You know, the internet was there, but we never really had that Putlocker stuff where you can go online and find movies. You have to have the discs. But anyway, so we watched the first movie, and I loved it. I loved it, like, to the point I rewatched it the next day. I loved it that much. It was insane. Like, I was shocked by how much I loved it. My mom loved it. We both loved Twilight. It was so good that I was on the hunt for the second movie. Like, hunt. I went to my friend's house and asked everyone, "Do you have New Moon? Do you have New Moon? Do you have New Moon?" No one had it. I was in a panic mode. I went to the library to find it. They didn't have it there. I went online. It wasn't up yet. I was like, where is New Moon? I need to watch this. My mom was craving it. I was craving it. We were like, I was a Twilight maniac. I'll never forget this because I remember I had to go to like this girl that I talked to like way long ago. We only knew each other because we liked the same anime. But I had to go to her and talked about my love of Twilight because I knew she liked it. And she told me she had New Moon. I almost cried. She said she has it on DVD. I'm like, please give it to me. She said she would. But every time I went to go ask her, she never gave it to me. So it literally took me like, what, a month to get it online to find it because she never gave it to me. And I stopped asking her because I don't want to be that type of person. So yeah, and then I watched New Moon. And I loved it. And then by the time the third movie came out, I kind of fell off of it. But yeah, I'll never forget that time. Me and my mom were addicted to Twilight. Addicted. It was something else. It was an experience. I'll never forget that phase in my life. But anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. And of course, I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Deuces. Peace. Bye. Later. Let me know, what was your secret addiction while you're growing up? Let me know in the comments below. And I'll talk to y'all then. I'm out. Deuces. Peace. Bye. Later. I love y'all. Peace.